Hey everyone, welcome back to Strange Horticulture. I love this game, it's so relaxing and fun, so I'm excited to be playing this again. I keep playing through it because, like I've said before, there are more than one storyline to it, so I want to try to do that. I need to figure out where this is. I always lose everything. Okay. East of Lowick. Here, then. Okay. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing, a whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm, points. I follow his outstretched finger and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there hidden from view. Alright. New plants. I love them. I have all my plants arranged differently than I have before, with the labeled ones on this side. Except I have a couple labeled ones that are not officially identified yet, so they're there. Okay. I'm looking for a plant, lady of what's it, something or other. Okay. I'm no green-eyed dryer, that's for sure. My mind isn't at all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Okay. Perfect. Oh, Fennett is this one that I've got identified, and I just got the thing for it. Okay, there we go. Actually, I'll put it there to save space. Okay. I have to scroll so far to get through all of them. Okay. Next. They're saying the Arda has been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seemed to me the Arda always looked out for the less fortunate. Okay. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeves that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Okay. Up here. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am still some distance from the summit. I am freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain unless... Brimlock is... It would be cool if sometime you could actually see Brimlock flower, because it says that it theoretically could. And that would be fun, but I don't think that that's part of the game. I mean, I know it's not part of the game. I've beat the game several times, but that would still be fun. Apparently the developers of this game are working on another game, and I will definitely be playing it. I am looking forward to it. If it's anything like this, I'm so excited. I have no idea when it's gonna come out. Anyway, this plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. Okay. Bad cursed plant. Helpor, always a pleasure, my feline friend. I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. Yeah, that's probably not good if he was. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. I've been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common trouse, and I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedberg in the meantime. Okay. Here it is. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I am after. Okay. That can go up there with ones where I know what it is, but I haven't officially identified yet. Okay. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in future. Okay. I probably do. And I know which one it is, but I'm gonna look at it anyway. Kindlewood. Okay. There you go. Okay. There's a beautiful plant I've been looking for all over, but nobody seems to have any. M something. Monk brew? I'm not sure. I do know that you shouldn't touch the leaves, though. Okay. Okay, well, I've already identified that one, but okay. Time passed, a year, and then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. The gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through scattered clouds, a reset. And new plants. Yay. Why are you over there? That's not correct. I don't understand. So they sometimes try to organize themselves and put themselves in a specific place. And I don't understand what the organizational system of that is. Okay. The fox button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at the Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help keep my lunch down? Probably. Oh, it's the one I need to identify? Anyway. Perfect. Now I can move that one over here. Morning. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. Alright. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grizzledale Forest, just northeast of Rusland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Okay. Northeast of Rusland. There we go. From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest by order of the artist, as the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. With the help of the mellow glow, I walk right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. So I posed the question in a recent Stardew Valley video about whether I should stream, and if I do, I think this would be a good game to stream, especially since I'm going to be playing through it a couple more times. So let me know if that's something that you want to see. I'm afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I am very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why. Behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. Okay. Perfect. Her face is such an interesting shape. We don't come to Underwear often, but I heard about your shop and I said to Francis we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. I love this weather. You must come to Say's. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they will be of interest to a horticulturist like yourself. Okay. I'm looking for a plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. It helps with my heartburn. Okay. Okay, technically I'd already identified that one too. I'm getting a lot of multiples. Also, I should actually go visit this. Right there. I am greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elspeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. "Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you," she exclaimed, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize, but before I can stop to take a look at it, she has already whisked me on to the next. "And this one too," she says. I am quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. "Don't forget these," Lady Elspeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens in my hands, and I thank her warmly. New plants! New plants! Love new plants. Alright. And I'm done with that as well. Okay. They're saying Blackcomb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up at Swinside. I've come for some stinking mount cap. Sunset mount cap is its technical name. Okay, perfect. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Okay. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. Alright, well, I had a lot of fun recording this again today. I have played the 2 days that I normally play, and so I'm going to leave this episode here for now. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!